So off the tip, it's Golden State. Pass to Stokes. Here's Thornton. Now Stokes. The shot from the low post is good.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a bit.
Ionescu outside. Now here's Jones. Back to Ionescu. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Pass to Burton. Williams. Now Burton. Let's go with a three. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Outside Stewart. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Now Burton. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Here's Stewart. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
And here's Stokes. Here's Williams. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Faked in off the glass.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Pass to Burton. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brianna Stewart from outside. That ball is off target, and that miss makes her 2 for 3. Pass to Burton. Thornton. And here's Zandalicini. Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Gabby Williams. New York leading. Now Phoebish. Back to Jones. Ionescu. Picked by Jones. This one for 3. Ionescu can't get it to go. Now here is Thornton. Steve right on her. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Stewart. And he sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Golden State with the ball. They trail by 1. Williams with it. Pass to Burton. There's a screen. Back to Williams. Shoots over Jones. Williams can't get it to go.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
It's Burton. Stokes. Pass to Williams. Shoots from 12. Rebound New York. Now here is Ionescu. Jones outside. The trail. Rebound by Thornton. The Valkyries trail. Pass to Burton. Williams. And here's Burton. The kick out to Williams. And again, Golden State no good.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Pass to Zandalazini. Here's Williams. And here's Burton. Back to Williams. Stokes, guarded by Jones. And that one's good. Stokes.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever. That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Burton. Pass to Thornton. The rebound by the Liberty.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Now Stewart, covered by Thornton. Fades away, and the bank shot is good.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Brianna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
Outside Williams. And the layup falls. The Liberty trail. Ionescu outside. Beyond the arc. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Here's Stokes. Left side Williams. Takes the 3. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyries able to keep possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. And that one's good. Hayes. And so it's New York with it. Ionescu outside. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. And a miss there on the triple.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here is Hayes. Hamilton covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. The rebound by the Liberty.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Ionescu. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Thornton outside. Back to Hayes. Down low. Oh! And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. The Liberty making a switch here.
Salon, shooting 1. What's up?
York with it. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Johannes. And it's New York with another. And so it's Golden State with it. Trailing by 2. Outside Charles. Now Hayes fires the 3. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sue. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Hayes. With 1 on the clock and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Liberty out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Now here's Charles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Shoots, gets to the corner and hits it.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
New York leading. Pass to Gardner. Here's Sue. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Guarded by Charles. Here's Jones. Goes back up. And Sue lays it in.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Charles. Hayes. Shoots over Gardner. And that one's good. Hayes. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Gardner. Lets it go from deep. Valkyries with the rebound. Now Hayes. She has 7. Stolen by Zhu. Out on her own on the break. Here's Johannes. Now here's Gardner. Guarded by Charles. Here's Johannes. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Hayes. Knocked away. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. So Liberty making a switch here. Gardner, she's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Sue. Lainey Hamilton. And here's Gardner. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
That's just supreme confidence from Gardner, knowing how efficient she can be off the catch.
Here's Zandalasini, guarded by Jones. Now here's Williams. Hayes. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tiffany Hayes. That is her first foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jones. Fades back, and it's New York with another.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. Gets the whole team amped up. Sets the example for everyone.
Now Burton. Williams. Will it go? Drops in the tray.
All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you want on your side in the clutch?
Give me Kalia Copper. In the past, she's led the league in clutch scoring. She's fearless and can always create her own shot.
Yeah, Copper, great choice, and kind of similar to her. I'd go with Enrique Azumbawale. She's got the great shot creation and shot making, both elite. Enrique excels against tight coverage, and we know she's clutch.
Now here is Hayes. 7 points in the game. Pass to Burton. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And Jones pulls it down.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
The shot by Ionescu, no good. Valkyries trail. And here's Burton, covered by Ionescu. Here's Williams. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's New York with it. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Good. First shot, first basket.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now Williams. Hamilton covering. From the arc, buries it from three-point range.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Back to Ionescu. Puts up a 3.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. She's got 7. Pass to Burton. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. And she drops it in from the low post. Ionescu outside. No good on the 3. Here's Burton. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a free-point play.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And the Liberty making a change here.
Veronica Burton. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
New York in the lead. New York calls timeout.
Coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Here's Stewart. 8 points for her. Pass to Gardner. And here's Ionescu. Sinks the three-pointer.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Now Stokes. Left side, Williams. Here's Stokes. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
With the assist.
Ionescu has it. 11 points in the game. The three is hauled in by Williams.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. She might be undersized as a 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu, right side. Now here's Gardner. Covered by Thornton. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the three. That one is off. And here's Burton. Zandalasini. Outside Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. Gardner sets a screen. For three. And it's Stewart missing.
Golden State leading.
To the left wing. Here's Burton. Score the basket for third after 5 shots.
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Marina Ionescu from outside. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Zandalasini. Williams. Now Burton. And stolen by Ionescu. Zandalasini pulls it in. And it's the Valkyries' ball. Pass to Williams. Thornton. Just 5 to shoot. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor. And here's Ionescu. 14 points for her. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From past the arc, connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
It's been a competitive game, no doubt about it.
It's Burton. Pass to Williams. Off target with the fadeaway. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far by 1. And we'll return shortly. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Now Stewart.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Stokes with the rebound.
Golden State trailing here.
Here's Williams. No good with the triple. Ionescu has it. Here's the 3. Stokes with the rebound.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Outside Williams. Pass to Burton. Thornton. Now Williams. The 3.
Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jones outside. Ionescu. Back to Jones.
And here's Phoebish.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots the 3. New York, no good that time either. Now here is Thornton. She's tightly guarded. Here's Stokes. It's Burton. She's got 8. 6 to shoot. Now here is Thornton. Count that one. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Ionescu. The 3 is up.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
To the inside. And here's Burton. Thornton outside. To the middle. And stolen by Ionescu.
Here's Phoebish.
Covered by Thornton. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at, the ability to make everybody around her better.
It's Burton. And a foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That's foul number 2 for her.
First team foul.
New York on D. Pass to Thornton. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. Shot from the top of the key. No good, off front iron. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Williams. 17 points in the game. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. New York trailing here. Jones right side. Pass to Ionescu for 3.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Williams can't get it to go. And it's New York's ball. Here's Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Pass to Stokes. Here's Thornton. And Jones pulls it down.
I like the creativity at any rate. Trying to double clutch and catch the defender on the way down.
Phoebish. Ionescu outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Pass is on Delazini. Williams, covered by Ionescu. Thornton, left side. Fade away. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
She did the right thing to try the fadeaway with the D all over her, but a hard one to sink.
Outside, Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Now Phoebish. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Jones. And she hits it to tie up the game.
A face-up forward/center with an ever-expanding skill set. Jones is a bright young star.
Here's Stokes. 6 points for her. And here's Burton. Outside Williams. The rebound by the Liberty. Back to Jones. Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Stewart. For the lead. And it's New York with another.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
Oh, they're pretty disappointed, this coaching staff, and rightfully so. Just they're giving up a big run night now. Got to figure out a way to stop it.
Yeah, they haven't really looked good at all here lately. Something's got to change for them. Let's see what the coaching staff has up their sleeve.
Golden State trailing here.
Pass is on Delazini. Back to Williams. Picked by Thornton. Williams inside.
Hamilton covering.
Here's Thornton. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
She doesn't just score. Stewart uses that 7'1" wingspan on D, too.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
Pass to Ionescu. Out to the right wing.
Now Phoebish.
He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Basket good.
Give her an inch. Stewie will just knock those down so quick with her release.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Williams sets the screen. Back to Hayes. Pass to Williams. Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Hayes the screen. From deep three-point range.
And again, Golden State no good.
New York leading.
Now Phoebish.
Here's Ionescu. Launches it. And the 3-ball is good.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there, consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Both teams will make substitutions. right, Hayes. And again, Golden State no good.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Now here is Thornton. She's got 11.
Got to be aware of Thornton in these situations. She just knows how to get to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Thornton. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
She's perfect from the line this time. And here's Johannes. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Here's Johannes. Gardner sets a screen. Now Johannes. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And that one's good. Hayes.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
And here's Johannes. 6 points for her.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Thornton outside. Pass to Burton. Back to Thornton. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And here's Gardner. To the left side wing. Here's Johannes. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kayla Thornton nailed from 3-point land.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
And we've reached the end of the third. Liberty out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. It's Burton. New York with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Ionescu outside. Pass to Gardner. From deep. He here grabs the board.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
It's Burton.
Here's Hayes. From downtown.
Lainey Hamilton with the rebound.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sue.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Outside Hayes.
Burton. Let me hear a screen.
That kick out to Hayes. Lets the three fly. Stays out of the basket for the 6th time and 10 shots for her this game.
Pass to Ionescu.
There's the triple.
Lainey here grabs the board.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
There's the screen.
Here's Burton. And again, Golden State no good.
Ionescu up top. Stripped away.
Pass to Burton.
Down low. Charles makes it off the glass.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Ionescu outside. Drew a screen.
Fires from deep. Ionescu misses.
Golden State trailing here.
Charles up top. She's covered by Gardner. Deflects the pass.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Pass to Burton. The rebound by Sue.
That one drops for her.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Outside Charles. Now Hayes launches a 3. Add another make to her scoring column. Her 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 for 11. Pass to Sue. Ionescu. Puts it up. Tried to come right back with a 3 of her own, but it's no good. Charles up top.
Hamilton covering.
To the inside. From 7. Rebound New York.
Now Phoebish.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And here's Golden State.
So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Pass to Burton.
The 3.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout Liberty.
New York leading. And here's Johannes.
Pass to Phoebish.
Inside. Releases. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for Liberty, Brianna Stewart. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Brianna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
Now here is Thornton. Pass this on Delacini. Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Gardner pulls it in.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for her.
Golden State with the ball.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stokes. Up top, Williams. She's covered by Gardner. From past the arc, New York with the rebound. Jones left side. And here's Johannes. Back to Jones.
Vibish.
Picked by Jones. Lets it go from deep.
Vibish with the bucket.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Stokes. Outside Williams. There's the 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Gardner. Now Stewart. The jump hook. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Passes on Delasini. Williams. He's covered by Gardner. With the teardrop. And it's Williams laying it in.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
Here's Johannes.
Right side, Stewart. Shoots the 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
You see the vision from Stewart there. That's something that every coach in the league would appreciate.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Zandalasini. Pass to Thornton. And here's Zandalasini, defended by Stewart. Here's Thornton. The rebound by the Liberty. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Stokes with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Williams. Over Ionescu.
Valkyries with another miss.
Here's Stewart. And it falls all over the rim and in.
She makes it just look so easy. Stewart has as smooth of a stroke as you'll ever see.
Thornton outside. And the 3 off target. And it's New York's ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target with the 3. Right side, Williams. And that one good.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Now, here is Ionescu. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu. 1 shot.
shot.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds, whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
At 6. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
It's Burton. Pass to Williams. Now Burton. Picked by Thornton. From outside the arc. It's good from long range. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Ionescu outside. So it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.